Hey guys, it's Alphamint. Welcome back again to my channel. Different angle today, I was feeling the floor. Anyway, back by popular demand, you guys have been asking for months because it's been quite a while since I've done another one of these videos, which is my Drawing Your OCs series. And listen, I have a heart. I'm gonna give the people what they want sometimes. You guys want me to draw your characters? I'll draw your characters. And spoiler alert, one of them's a guy. I know. I haven't drawn a guy in like months. I've maybe drawn like 2 guys on my channel, so today is the day to tackle it again. That's a lie, I've drawn more than 2 guys on my channel, but you know what I mean, it barely happens. Also, I just want to call attention to the fact that this outfit, it's a sweater dress, and this hat, I got from my friends Mint and Apple. Yes. Purely coincidence, we actually met at a convention last year. I'm Apple Mint, they're Mint and Apple. The convention mixed us up. We became really good friends and their stuff's really adorable. I will leave a link in the description below if you want to check them out. Anyway, let's get right into drawing your OCs. I'm really excited. I picked some fun ones for today and let's get right into it. So this first character is named I and was sent to me by Chinchi Artsy on Instagram. I will leave their name on the screen for you. Anyway, this character, I mean, can you tell? She's adorable. I love the design of this character. I love the colors. I just had to draw her, if you guys can relate. You ever just see something, you're like, I need to draw that? That's how I felt about this. So for this one, I played around with a few different poses before I actually sat down to draw it. And originally, I didn't film this part, but originally I had her facing the other way. I had her back toward us rather than her sitting facing us. And I was gonna have her head just looking over her shoulder. However, I decided to change that because one, I didn't really know what she looked like from behind. The reference only had a picture of her straight forward. But also I felt like the details on her outfit would be shown better if I had her facing forward. Sometimes for these OC videos, I want to get more creative with the poses, but I feel limited in a sense because if I don't know what the back of the outfit looks like, I don't want to take the liberty of just assuming or making it up. And a lot of the time, you guys make detailed outfits in general or details that if I had turned them around, you wouldn't see at all. And I always hate doing that, and that's why I tend to draw a lot of these characters facing forward because I don't want to miss out on all the detail. So that's why I chose this pose here, which I still ended up liking because I feel like it fits her cutesy look. There wasn't a description of the character given. I felt that this pose fit the look of the character, and so I went with it. I also will say that I really, really love the hair because it's really interesting. It's got like ringlet curls on the top and then turns into long flowing pigtails. So I think it was cool and I like it. And the hairstyle really reminded me of, if you guys know anything about Vocaloid and you know the characters, you might know of a character who is technically, I think, a fan character from a subset of them called the Utao, and her name is Teto. I'll put a picture on the screen, but she has these ringlet curls that are like a similar color. And as I was drawing this, I was getting super nostalgia because I haven't drawn that character since like my mega anime weeb phase back in high school. So yeah, I was getting a lot of nostalgia drawing the hair for this one. I mean, it's a little different because this one turns into long flowing hair, but you know, you get what I'm saying. The pink ringlet curls, my childhood was calling to me. And I'll also say that coloring this hair was a lot of fun. I had a lot of fun like leaving the areas that were going to be where the highlights would go. And I find that I like that a lot when I'm doing marker work, is leaving areas for highlights. I like the look that it gives, just leaving a lot of it and making the hair look extremely shiny. So I took the liberty to do that a lot here because she's got a lot of hair and I feel like the light would hit it from a lot of different angles. Well, not a lot of different angles, but it would hit it in many different spots. And so yeah, I had to take the opportunity to take advantage of that. It was a lot of fun to color her hair. And in general, I just really liked her color scheme overall. I thought that the pinks and blues worked really well together. And a lot of the time, well, not a lot of the time, but sometimes when I'm doing these character drawings that you guys send me, I find that I don't have the precise colors to match your references. And I always feel kind of bad about that, but like I only have so many colors. But for this one, I actually felt that I had most of the colors, or if not most, like I was pretty close to the reference image. And I don't exclusively use Copics. I used to exclusively use Copics, but now that I've kind of gotten more of a marker collection over time, when I color these drawings, if I've got it in my marker case, it doesn't matter if it's Copic, it doesn't matter if it's Ohuhu. If it works, it works. All the colors that I have in Copic, I might be missing a few of them, you know, and I might have them in Ohuhu, so it works out. And that's what I tend to do. And honestly, I really like the Ohuhu ones. You guys know that from my previous video about Ohuhu markers, but they really do feel like using Copics. So when I use them for drawings like this, it's not really any different. I don't really realize that I'm not coloring with Copic marker. And then lastly here, I colored the pink area of her dress like normal, and then added the white hearts in afterward with my white Posca pen, which makes it a lot easier than leaving little spaces open for hearts. Anyway, that is my drawing of Ai. Let me know what you guys think of her in the comments below. I had a lot of fun coloring her and drawing her, so thank you so much for sending her to me. And now on to the next character, which, yes, as I said, is a guy. So let me just start by saying this guy is pretty fabulous and I just had to draw him. Surprisingly, you guys don't actually send me that many guys. I thought this whole time that I was just like being biased toward all the girls, but in this recent, for this recent video that I'm doing here, I was looking through my email and I only had like a handful of guys compared to everybody else sending me in a girl character. So I was like, you know what, maybe it's not so bad, because I guess I always thought I favored girls and then ignored all the guy characters, but it turns out that you guys aren't sending me that many guys anyway, so it kind of, I guess it's fine. Anyway, this character was sent in to me by somebody named Gio, and this is their OC for the series Ace Attorney. If you guys have ever heard of that before, I've never gotten into the fandom, but I know of it. I've seen photos. I don't know if that counts, but he is a prosecutor and his name is Cosmos Nomikos. I hope I pronounced that correctly, but they mentioned that he is Greek. And oh, I love this design. Oh my gosh. I say that about like a lot of the ones that I choose, but like he's so cool. I love the colors and I love the Greek accents in his character design. It looks great. And something I want to mention and point out is that you'll notice that in the image on the left that they provided me with, the, I guess, official reference photo, if you want to call it that, he has cloth coming from his bracelets that go around. They mentioned that he actually is supposed to have two. So when you see me draw in two of them, that is why he's supposed to have an extra thing of cloth. It's not just me being dumb. Also, something that you might notice is that in his hair, you ever have those moments where you're staring at something and you see it, you're like, I'm gonna draw that, because you know it's there, but then you just don't. I knew the gold headpiece was supposed to be in his hair the whole time, and then never realized that I didn't draw it until after I outlined everything in multi-liners. And I was like, wait a minute, what did I do? I just forgot to draw it. So luckily, because it was gold, I do have a gold metallic paint pen that I was able to just go straight over his hair. And then once it dried, I was able to outline it with my multi-liner. So yeah, what do you mean it wasn't there? It's been there the whole time. What? Hey, whatever works, right? But anyway, for the outfit itself, the green color on the, I don't know what to call the outfit, I'm sorry. It's not a vest, I don't know what it is. But it wasn't exactly green, and I didn't have the exact color that they had in their reference photo. So what I ended up doing was taking an emerald green color, and then once it dried, going over it with my blue-green Copic marker. I think I did that like twice just to really get that more bluish tint in there, because it's not really a teal, but it's not a green. It's somewhere in between, and I didn't have that exact color. So when you don't have the exact color, just make it yourself, you know? That's what I end up doing. And overall, I had a lot of fun coloring this guy. I don't really know his personality, but I feel like he's judging me. Is that because he's a prosecutor? I don't know. But I had a lot of fun with him. Let me know how I did on his anatomy, I guess, as a guy. I'm still trying to practice here, okay? I wanted to give him like lady curves, but I tried my best not to. So anyway, this is Cosmos. Let me know what you guys think of him in the comments below. He was a lot of fun to draw. pen color, and thank you for sending him to me. And thank you to everybody for sending your characters to me. This was fun. I haven't done one of these videos in a little while, like I said, but again, I will do more of these in the future, just not as often as I used to. Anyway, as always, all of my links are in the description box below. I have a link to my online shop where you can find all of my pins, prints, charms, everything that I make is there. I also have the link to my Instagram page. I also have a link to my enamel pin club where you can get the exclusive pin of the month. Anyway, as always, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you all in my next video, Friday at 4 p.m. Eastern time as always. Have a beautiful day. Bye bye!